How to get rid of a sad and restless mind. Hello friends, listen to this story carefully because it will be useful for you throughout your life. Welcome to the Guiding Light YouTube channel. A long time ago, Gautama Buddha was passing by a riverbank with some of his disciples. It was evening, and the setting sun was making the environment enchanting with its crimson hue. Suddenly, Gautama Buddha noticed some children playing by the riverbank, making small houses with wet mud. As they were building these small houses, the children appeared so delighted as if they had everything they needed. They were completely engrossed in their task of building houses, seemingly content. Observing this scene of children engrossed in their play, Mahatma Buddha and his disciples stood there watching. After a while, one child accidentally collided with another child's mud-made house, causing it to deform. Upon this, the second child shouted, "What have you done? You have broken my mud house. Don't you know how hard I worked to build it? From today, you are not my friend anymore, our friendship is over." Hearing this, the second child starts building his house again. Shortly after, the mothers of those children arrived, who were washing clothes by the river bank. Coming there, they said, "Come on, kids, it's time to go home now as it's getting late." As soon as they heard this, all the children started jumping on the mud houses they had built, breaking them. They were all shouting with joy and jumping on the mud houses. These were the same children who were fighting over "my house, your house" just a while ago. Now, none of the children cared about whose house was being broken or who had broken whose house. After some jumping around, the children left from there, joking and laughing, leaning on each other's shoulders. Seeing this incident, Mahatma Buddha and his disciples were observing it attentively, but seeing the children leaving, Buddha began to smile. So, the disciples asked Buddha the reason for his smile. Then Buddha began to say, "Disciples, this is how it happens in our lives too. When a person realizes that they have to die here, that it is getting late, and they have to go back to their real home sooner or later, all the attachment of that person towards this world, all the enjoyment ends. Just as when those children realized that it was their own world, in which they had lost themselves for a while, their real home is somewhere else. So they themselves broke their mud houses and became free." Buddha further said that people often ask me how they will attain liberation from this world, whereas the truth is that you do not need liberation. You are already free, you have just accepted that you are attached to the world. This is just a dream that you are living believing it to be true. But this dream will also shatter one day because all dreams eventually break. It will break when those children had tied themselves to those mud houses they had built. They were attached to them, then there was fear within them that they might break, that someone might harm them. But as evening approached, when it was time for those children to go to their real homes, all their fear, all their love for the mud houses ended. This life is also like that. All the things for which you are always afraid, worried, all the attachments you feel, all that is just a dream, which you live believing to be true. And this dream can break at any moment. The things and people you consider your own, they were never yours, it's just your illusion. And this illusion of millions of people in the world shatters every day. Yours will also break. Buddha said more seriously, "This world is indeed a dream, but along with it, it is also an opportunity to know the truth. Now it is up to you whether you spend this opportunity worrying or in meaningful search, because one thing is certain that we all are getting closer to our death every moment, and one day we all have to face it. If you can see this world from this perspective, then no trouble of the world, no sorrow can disturb or bother you. The only reason for your restless mind is, dear disciples, happiness does not come from what we will get, but it is in what we already have. Happiness does not come from doing something or not doing it, but being happy is our nature." So friends, I hope you liked today's story, and you must have learned something from it. You can share your thoughts about the story by commenting in the comment box below. Before you go, please like the video and make sure to subscribe to the channel. So let's meet with another new story. Until then, take care, thank you, and Namo Buddhaya.